Hi, I'm Haley, and this is my husband Tyler, and we have been in the sermon series about our core values at Aldersgate. And Ryan asked us to talk about growing people grow together. And the way that growing people grow together at Aldersgate is through small groups. We're part of the Aldersgaters small group. We meet Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. And the way we got involved with small group is Josh actually came and asked me, hey, would you like to come to our small group? We're trying to get the small group going, and we would love for you to be a part of it. And so I talked to Tyler about it, and we decided to go. I think we are both pretty nervous about going for our first time. We weren't very small, groupy people.
That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't very small, groupy people, and we decided that we'd give it a try, and we gave it a try, and we absolutely loved it. Tyler is now one of the leaders of our small group, and he could tell you about what we do at our small group.
So when we meet in our small group, we meet every Wednesday night. We ask 4 questions of the group after reading a passage. Those 4 questions are, what does this passage tell you about God? What does this passage tell you about people? How does this passage help you obey? And who do you plan to share it with? And so the first 2 are always very easy for us to answer. I know from my experience, I'm not the biggest Bible scholar, but just by reading, I can actually tell people what it says about God and what it says about people. But the challenging part is, how does this passage teach me to obey? And as a group, holding each other accountable to obey during that week, and also holding them accountable for who they plan to share it with, and maybe the impact that it has on them.
Definitely my favorite part of Bible study and getting together in a small group is all of the people that we've met. We're not all the same. We have different ideas about things, but we can openly share those things and really enjoy being part of a group together and celebrating those differences. Like Tyler said, those last questions are pretty hard. My favorite question is the how can I obey question, just because it allows me to just think deeper of what God really wants me to listen to and how he really does want me to obey. What's your favorite part of small group, hun?
I would say just interacting with everybody. I think just getting a chance to know each other, to talk about life outside of it. It's very much of a group where sometimes it's hard to stay on topic. But ultimately, I think a lot of the conversations we have are very deep and go beyond the 4 walls that we're in, and really build us as a community, as a church. And like Haley mentioned at the beginning, it's something that initially we wanted to be just kind of ourselves in our box in the church, meeting with God. And it's you can't experience God that way. It's experiencing God with people. That's what come to help me enjoy and help, I think, Haley enjoy what we do in the small group and the community we have.
A lot of things that we talk about is if you're not growing, you're shrinking. And in Proverbs, the Bible says, iron sharpens iron. And that's really what small group is about, just spending time together and sharpening and really getting to know who the Lord is and what he has in store for you. And small group is such an enjoyable thing for us. We hardly ever miss a Wednesday. And we just really enjoy spending time together and loving on one another deeply. Do you have anything else to add?
Nope.
All right, guys, we hope that you can find a place to get plugged in and that you can start growing yourself.